Hi guys, this is Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is all zodiac signs who's coming towards you. And stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see. I'm gonna do the all signs. So if you're dealing with that sign or if that's the sign. Um Also, if you would like at the end of this video, if we reach the goal that's in the chat, um, which is, I think it's like 5 super chats over $2. Um, I will do individual signs, or not individual signs. I will do individual advice messages at the end of this live. So if we reach that goal, this is gonna be a long life. All right. Anyway, let me just preface this by saying not every message will resonate with you and your situation. This is who's coming towards you. So this could be, maybe I'm talking about a family member or a friend. Why do I feel like I got something stuck to my face? My face is peeling right now, which is, anyway. So it could be family members, could be friends, could be lovers, could be, I don't know, anybody coming towards you. I will describe or try to describe this person. Hi, Killer Cam. No, you don't. Um, Kiss the stars. Hey, Casey. I will just try to describe the person coming towards you the best that I can see in the card, right? Remember, watch your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos or portion of the video for a more complete message, or you can get a personal reading at lucky7tarot.com. The link is in the description box below. So with that said, I'm going to put the sign that I'm currently on the banner down below. We're going to start with Aries and go from Aries through Pisces. Hi, Jen. All right, guys. Aries. Who is coming towards my Aries subscribers? Hold on. Clearly, I ain't even. There we go. Bada boom, bada bam, ba bam. All right, y'all. Hey, bro. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who is coming towards my Aries subscribers? If you want access to the karma cards or any exclusive content that's not on YouTube, I encourage you to check out Patreon. Okay. Patreon gives you access to the karma cards along with whatever access to any other information or videos, depending on the tier that you get. Who's coming towards Aries? It's likely someone you have a lot of chemistry with. It's not a bum. This could be somebody who values their freedom. They've got a lot of options. I think they're a professional in whatever field of industry they have. They could travel a lot. Some of you, this may be somebody that like recently got out of a relationship. You may hear about that, if they recently got out of a relationship, or they could have recently like moved. Tell me more about this person. They may talk a lot, or there's like a lot of gossip around them. For some of you, this is somebody that talks maybe about their past a lot. Hey, V Love Tarot, Romana. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that's like either gotten out of a relationship, getting out of a relationship, something like that. I feel like you have good sexual chemistry with this person if this is like a lover, and that's what it kind of looks like to me. I'm not going to lie. They may have darker features about themselves. It doesn't mean that they're Black or even Hispanic. Now they could be, but they may be like Maybe they have darker hair or darker eyes or something like that, some sort of darker feature. Tell me about this. I think you have a good connection with them. They could be older or more mature for their age. I think this is somebody that has good connections, maybe well liked in society or well connected. They may have like really strong friendships with certain people. Um, I feel like this is someone that's recently getting out or still trying to like get out of a relationship. I don't know. That's what it's telling me. I definitely feel like they adore you in some way. If they talk a lot about their ex or like a past relationship, I think there's a part of them that still might be bitter. And I'm definitely getting like they get a lot of attention. I'm going to pull a couple extra cards for this because I want to see, how will this person come in? They're going to come in with options. They're going to come in maybe even being a little confused about what they want. I think they're going to come in, for some of you, they're going to come in still attached to someone else, but keeping their options open. So maybe you're dealing with somebody that's, you know, still holding on to something while trying to explore if they still want some, want to be committed or something like that. Like somebody that's, I hate to say it, but someone that's like doesn't want to be alone or still in another relationship but exploring their options. I'm definitely getting like there's a lot of communication between you and this person. And this could lead to maybe a possible new beginning. Thanks, Brick Girl. I should have your reading out today, hopefully. If not today, check tomorrow. Um, how will you know when you met this person? Either you will be going through some sort of complete change or transformation. There could even be like some type of, you may be signing some type of agreement or like there's some sort of an agreement you have coming up. You're going to be guarded towards this person. And I think you're also going to have like conflicting feelings. Some of you are going to be using, maybe even, I feel like there's going to be a lot of conversations, a lot of communication between you and them, especially that could be healing or discussing some type of hurt, either yours or theirs. I do think you hold back. You're going to hold back from them. Can you tell me what the outcome of this might be for Aries? Yeah, I don't like it. Queen of Swords. I think you're going to hold back from this person. For some of you, the roles could be reversed. They're going to hold back from you. But I also think that this may be somebody you want to be in a like long-term committed relationship with, or you may even end up like that. But I think it's going to require like a lot of effort for someone here to break out of their shell. And somebody is going to have to make sacrifices and make some sort of choice to walk away from something in order for this relationship to evolve and go in the direction you want. So I don't know if that's good or bad. Like you could be meeting somebody that just got out of a relationship and like, you know, when you first end something, especially if it was long term, like there's always that opportunity or that chance for it to come back together, that sort of thing. So maybe you're meeting somebody like that. For some of you, maybe this is you that's doing, you know, you're getting out of something and you're the one doing that with somebody else. You know, like I said, take it for what it is. The roles can be reversed. Taurus. Where my Taurus is at. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'm already starting to get uncomfortable. Sorry, though. We're going to push through. How is April treating y'all? I really want to know that. How is April treating y'all? Hey, Michelle. Taurus. Show me the person coming towards Taurus. Please remember that the person coming towards you may not be a lover. It could be a friend or family member, especially if you're not open to love. Maybe you're not interested in that, you know, could be something totally different. Show me the person coming towards my Taurus subscribers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This may be somebody you've known in the past or you had an opportunity in the past to date. Why do I feel like you have like this could be somebody that, I hate to say that. Why do I get like sex for money? Diana said, hey, you heard what happened in Dominican Republic at the Jet Set Club? I did not. And that's not going to be for everyone, but this could just be that, like, maybe you're dealing with somebody that, you know, you have strong sexual chemistry. Maybe they have money. I feel like you have a good time with this person. You have fun with them. And this could be for some of you, you're dating, um, you're this could lead you to some like a higher level commitment. Yeah, it looks like for some of you this could end up being something more. Hi, the Oracle. How are you? Some of y'all, this person does have money. Or maybe you're the one with money. I don't know, but I feel like this is something. This is not, I feel like one of y'all is definitely not broke. And I think you have a good connection with this person. But there's something about needing to get over some kind of obstacle in order to create this new opportunity. I will say, if this is somebody you have had history with in the past or something like that, they could have like wanted to keep things casual, not really wanting to commit or still dealing with like other people, something like that. Wanted their freedom to explore their options. I definitely feel like this person has darker features about themselves. Again, darker features doesn't mean darker skin. They could be a light skin Caucasian or a darker skin Caucasian person, or have darker hair or darker eyes, some sort of darker features about themselves. Um, I feel like there's some type of distance there. Oh, Diana said the ceiling collapsed on hundreds of people, killing singer, baseball player, and influences. So sad. Going to attend, but couldn't go because of the night got complicated. Just came back from DR. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you didn't go. And I did hear about that. I didn't know it was in DR though. That's extremely sad. When I think about things like that, I wonder if it was an 8 building. What I mean by that, okay, so eights, um, usually when you have a home or a building or especially if you make money there could be foundational issues. All right, back to this. I am getting like this is somebody you could have a family with, cr- be expanding your family. Maybe this is just someone that's like very family oriented, or they have a family, maybe kids, something. Um, I'm definitely seeing somebody who like travels for work or is they may have like advancements or advanced in their career, or there's some sort of distance there, possibly because of career choices or something like that. I am getting that you may be surprised that this person either is mature for their age or they have grown up a little. Maybe they are like an older person. Let's see, what else can you tell me about this person? How will Taurus know when they've met this individual? I think they're going to have a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. I also think that this could be someone that's like they're ready for a committed relationship and to take the responsibility that comes with it. They've been hurt in the past, or they may have even hurt you in the past if this is like a past person. I feel like they're extremely creative, like maybe a hard worker. They work hard to get what they want. They're a deep thinker. I think they some of you maybe that have air in their chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could also be like very hesitant to jump into a relationship and want to like or jump into something new. They want to like talk about it. They're really thinking about it, before they take any real action. I think this person is going through also like a life change, maybe a difficult ending of some kind. I don't know if this is like a relationship ending. It doesn't say that, but like some sort of difficult ending. What's the other question that I was asking? I just had like my mind just went to the left. The other question that I was asking for Aries, how will you know you met this person? And then what's the other one? Um, what is the other one, y'all? Somebody go back to let me hold on. I'm gonna go back. I don't remember the damn question. Why am I having such a brain fart right now? I don't know, and nobody's bringing it up. So, how will you know you met this person? Mm, let's say, what is your feelings about it? I remember it was something in regard, the question was something in regards to y'all. I'm sorry, Taurus. I think you're going to want to invest in this. I think this is also going to maybe be helpful for you overcoming some type of disappointment or third party situation for some of y'all. I think you are going to want to like move forward, you know. I think there's going to be a lot of communication between the two of you as well. But I also feel like you're going to have a guard up in some way, but you're not going to want to like give up. But you are going to be hesitant, especially if this is somebody you have any type of history with from the past. It's like, I think you're going to be hesitant with rekindling the situation. For some of you, if you don't know this person from the past, it may just be that you're going to be hesitant because you either aren't sure if you can trust the fact that you feel happy with them, or you're afraid of some type of third party relationship or situation. What is the most likely outcome to this? What? Four of Wands. I know you lying. I think you're going to talk about being in a long-term relationship with this person, manifesting that. You know, I think there's going to be strong discussions there. But I also think that you are going to, I think you're going to like this person, but also hold that back. Like, I don't know, maybe you don't want to be played, but I feel like the longer you invest in this, the more feelings are going to develop. And I think there could actually be, for some of y'all, this is a person you've got history with, something from the past coming back up and around. And again, it doesn't mean that you were with this person before and they did you dirty and then you're giving them a second chance. For some of you, that's the situation. For some of you, you knew this person in the past. Maybe you didn't have like, there wasn't like a spark, or there wasn't like an opportunity to make it work, or maybe you just didn't, you kind of overlooked this person as an option to be in a relationship. But um I'm seeing you have that option now, revisit that option now when it comes to this individual. Hey Gina, the sign we're currently on is on the banner down below, but I'm on Taurus right now. Getting ready to do Gemini. Hey Danielle. So that's what I'm seeing. Like, I feel like Taurus, excuse me, some of you, this is somebody from your past that you know, and someone, this is just somebody that you knew before, or you've seen them around and maybe didn't pursue it. You know, maybe there was a crush there, maybe there wasn't. I don't know. All right. Gemini. Who is coming towards Gemini? Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. I really do appreciate it. It does help support the channel. If you're interested in something personal, I encourage you to check the website. Gemini. Who's coming towards Gemini? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Gemini subscribers, what do they need to know? Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. When I'm shuffling the decks and I say my subscribers, it does help zone in on the energy. It is an energy exchange. If you're not familiar with that, or that's too wonky for you, I encourage you to look it up. Like, there's a lot of research about that. So make sure you are subscribed, not just to my channel, but the favorite channels that you want to look up, you know, that you like to keep up with. Support your favorite readers. All right, y'all. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Gemini right now? Who is coming towards a Gemini? Somebody that's very mature for their age. They could have some darker features about themselves, darker hair. I feel like darker, I don't know. They could just be like a really intense type of person. This is somebody you have an extremely strong friendship with that could like, it's like you have a great connection with this person. Somebody you have an extremely strong friendship with. So maybe it's growing into something more. Maybe the friendship is like the foundation. I feel like this is somebody for some of y'all that really matches your energy. Like they could be younger or mature for their age, or for some of you, maybe they have a child. I feel like this is someone that's very innocent but fun. They could be highly connected. I'm definitely getting like you have a very strong friendship with this person that's come out. It's showed up too many times. Some of y'all have history with this person. Could be like an ex you were in a serious relationship with before, or you have some type of deja vu, like you were together in a past life. For those of you who believe in past lives, like me. All right. I do think that there is something that holds this person back a little bit. Maybe there's distance there, like physical distance or emotional distance. I don't know. But I think this is an opportunity for you. Some of you, this could be someone that like is different from your, I don't want to say different from your type, but like maybe they are of a different ethnicity than you. I'm definitely getting some type of physical distance. Some of you, they travel or they enjoy traveling. I I will say this, Gemini, I really feel like you and this person have a very strong connection. With whoever this is, it's like there's a very strong foundation. They could be an entrepreneur or I don't know. This is somebody, it looks like somebody that works hard. I also feel like maybe they come across as more detached type of energy. I really think this could be like a gift, a blessing to you, whoever this person is, especially if this is somebody you have like history with. I know some of y'all are like, what? I'm not going back to an ex. I get that. Okay. But if you meet somebody new and it feels like instantaneously you know this person, like you've known them all your life or something like that, that that also is what I'm seeing here too. This could be someone who's done a lot of work on themselves, is open to constructive criticism. They may be very spiritual. Some of you, they work in the spiritual community or have luck like in their spiritual growth and expansion. And I think I'm gonna tell you like this, the foundation, it looks like of your relationship and connection does look like it's a strong friendship. How else will Gemini know when they met this person. I think this is somebody that they may hold back a lot, but it's like this is somebody that you or this person can't like let each other go. Like, even when you try to, like, hold back, there's something that makes you try to, like, hold on to the connection. I think there's a lot of conversation, maybe a lot of harsh honesty between you and this person. And when I say harsh honesty, I mean someone that can be brutally honest or somebody that can just tell you their truth. And that's also like part of what makes a strong friendship. Um, I do think this person is they may be like, I don't know, somewhat all over the place, or there's something about them that is could present as inconsistent. 100%, you know them before. You have been with this person before, you know them before, or like some of y'all, if that's not it, okay, I can't say 100%. There's always going to be a few people that that's not the way that it's working for them. But if that is, I mean, then this probably isn't your message. But I will say for some of you, this is likely someone that absolutely knows what they want. Like, um, they're very fair. I think this is somebody that wants to grow in this connection. I think they're very attractive. Some of y'all could end up having like a family with this person, end up having kids. I don't know. But I'm seeing like in the future, they're trying to manifest a life with you. All right. What is Gemini's energy towards this? You may have some kind of, I think you have love or emotional connection connected to this person, but I think there's also some either regrets or um, thoughts of what if it doesn't work out? What if I regret it? Um, I do also feel like there's something that has to fall apart or change in order for you to be fully available. A lot of y'all, I am telling you, oh my goodness, this is reunion type of energy is what I see. I'm just being honest. I think this is something that for whatever reason didn't work out in the past, and you may be able to reunite or fix this or just celebrate like finally being able to move forward. I think you're going to have conversations with this person about the future, about investing in something in the future. Some of y'all talking about having kids with this person or thinking about having kids with this person or vice versa. What is the most likely outcome when it comes to this connection for Gemini? I think there's going to be like a period of waiting. I think you're going to be very attracted to this person, but maybe, I don't know if this is you or this is them, but someone's going to like um, be guarded. I think you are going to be able to get over any fear when it comes to this person. I think it's just going to take time. Look at that. Ace of Cups. Some of you are going to make a choice about this. And the King of Cups here, like, I think you're going to be able to open up to this individual emotionally. Like, there's a part of them that emotionally just gets you. or vice versa. Look at that Page of Cups. I think there's an expression of feelings between the two of you, and even an opportunity here to take a leap of faith, to start fresh, to invest in this King of Pentacles. This is something I think this person, I'm definitely getting like, this could be somebody that lives up to the potential. They live up to the hype. Some of you, maybe they have Earth in their chart, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, with the King of Pentacles showing up in your outcome. But I think you got the best reading so far with your person, whoever that is. I hope, you know, I hope that manifests for you exactly the way that it came out, because that looked like a healthy connection. All right. Cancer. Chosen one said they're new, but I feel like I know them already. See, that's and usually when you have that instantaneous, like, oh my God, I've known this person before type of feeling, it oftentimes means that you've had some sort of past connection with that individual. Gabby said, wow, that's my Leo friend. He's great. But yeah, we have been distant from each other. All right, Cancer. My Cancer signs. Ay. Ow, shit. Cancer. Who's coming towards Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards my Cancer subscribers? Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. It does show support for the channel. Share this with your friends. All right, Cancer, let's do this. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who's coming towards Cancer? Somebody that is distant from you, or maybe they travel. This could be someone that's different than your usual type in some type of way. I feel like they've got extremely intense energy. They could be an extremely focused type of person. I think you have a lot of chemistry with this individual, a lot. This could be a really amazing connection between the two of you, like true love. I think you talk about business together, or like there may be a lot of texting, a lot of, maybe you talk about, some of y'all could work with one another. If not, this could be someone that you have potential success with, or you communicate about ways to be more successful together or more successful in the relationship. This could be someone that has, like, you may hear that they either got a new job, or they're getting new career opportunities that are coming in for them, new financial opportunities. They could work in a, like, do something fun for their job. Even if they're like older, more mature, either they love what they do for a living, or they could go to like a lot of parties, events. This is somebody that seems like more youthful. They may be into like nice things. Maybe you just benefit from, like, you guys are able to have fun together because they, have a good job or something like that. I think some of y'all, this is like a newer opportunity. This is somebody that is it's stable. For some of y'all, they own their own home. Maybe they work in real estate or something. Um, or they work in regards to a home. Some of y'all, I don't know, they could work at home. Maybe they have some type of freedom in their work in some way. Um, I definitely feel like they have, even if they're older, this is someone that makes love like they're young, or has like an insatiable sexual drive. I do feel like this may be helpful for you in getting out of maybe some type of stuck place. Hi, Yoki. Or a place of bitterness or a place of like, I feel like this might be someone that is able to help you to pull your guard down. I think you have an inherent knowing that you feel very like drawn to this person. I'm definitely getting like either they work in like, I don't know, this could be like a promoter, a person who goes to like, I don't know, somebody who is a party planner that goes to events or something. I they enjoy what they do for work. Some of y'all, they may have a spiritual, um, I don't know, they could even work in like a spiritual setting or something like that. Uh, Even if you want to think it, like if you want to keep this casual, Cancer, I don't think that you're going to be able to. I mean, not from what I could tell. All right, let's see. How else will Cancer know when they've met? How will Cancer know when they met this person? It's gonna be like you feel as though you could have a future with them, you could travel with them, you may enjoy traveling with this person. Um, and if it's not physical travel, it's like this person may be helpful in opening you up emotionally and helping you to like move on from something, some kind of hurt. It doesn't have to be relationship hurt. It could be like past trauma, um, in another way. Does that make sense? I don't even know. Um, well, thank you so much, Yoki. I appreciate that. The super sticker. Um, I do think this person has gone through like a lot of hurt or disappointments as well. And I feel like they may be, they may like be finally seeing, well, that had to happen, in order for me to get what I want, that had to happen. Yeah, I feel like they've got a lot of regrets about something that happened in the past. Um, I feel like this is someone that is healing from something or has healed from something, um, and is more ready. This is somebody that seems to be ready for a relationship, ready for, the agreement of a connection. How do you feel? Oh, you love them. If you don't now, you will when you meet this person if you haven't already. When they come in, it may even be something that you feel like you struggle with because you may start to like envision a future with whoever this is. I think you're gonna overthink it. I think, but you're gonna want there's something that's gonna pull you towards this person. And even if you put a wall up or something like that to try to hide it, I think this person can energetically feel you. Some of you, this is going to be an opportunity for you to move on from a Capricorn. If not, this could just be that you end up having some type of forward success with moving on from a place of feeling stuck or in a stuck space in a toxic energy. You know, this feels like a breath of fresh air for you in some way. Um, what's the outcome to this? I think you're going to be afraid of being hurt because you like them so much. Not going to lie. And this may even cause you to be a little inconsistent, maybe because this happens quickly or something like that, or it causes them to be inconsistent. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Look at this, y'all. 4 of Cups. I do feel like you're going to hold back because there's going to be either you're going to have other options or you're going to be worried that this person does. And somebody's going to end the other options, though. I think someone here is going to make a choice to be like, yeah, I'm done with everything else. I'm cool on everything else. Look at this, y'all. I'm not even joking. Somebody's going to end up with the Death card and the 7 of Cups. Somebody's going to end up being like, all right, I'm going to make a choice here. And I'm going to choose to go in one direction. So singles, I don't know. I like that for y'all. It's good energy. All right, Leo. Who is coming towards my Leo subscribers here? Leo. Who's coming towards Leo? Gemini, you're dealing with Aries. Oh my God, super resonated. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hey, ML. ML said, at work, getting paid, got my steak and we're on my sign. I like that for you. All right, Leo. Who is coming towards Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Hey, beautiful sinner. I like your name. Your handle is dope. Who's coming towards Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Somebody that may be, maybe I feel like this is somebody that's either single or has been divorced, or someone that has been hurt in the past, but is in some way a surprise blessing for you. They may have lighter features, maybe lighter hair color, or they could be like light skinned. I feel like this is someone that is either older, there could be like an age difference or a maturity difference. Maybe they just have a lighter type of energy, like laid back or something. Some of you, they could be mixed, or I don't know, Hispanic or mixed in some way. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like this is someone you either have a past life with. For those of you, this feels like you either have a past life with them or you have some type of history with this person. This may be uh I hate to say this, Leo. They may have lost some type of money or resources. Like, I don't know why you would know that, but they may have had some sort of financial issue happen where their money has become light, or, they're working to overcome that. Um, this is someone that, like, I don't know, they could have control issues. I think you have a really great connection with this person, though. I'm not gonna lie. Um, they may value like their spirit, like, how do I say this? They may really value the spiritual connection or be like religious or spiritual highly. Some of you that you could either get or give some type of jewelry to this person, maybe a ring, I don't know. I haven't gotten that far to clarify that, but yeah, I think you've been friends in the past. You may have even benefited unexpectedly. This could have been like an unexpected friendship in the past or unexpected connection in the past. Um, and in some way, this could be like a blessing. I feel like this is a surprise blessing. Um, I think this is somebody that gets a lot of attention as well on their own, whoever this is. I do think that they have has some financial issues recently or in the past. Again, I don't know why you would know that, but it's short term. Whatever those issues are, I think it's short term. This person could also be like, I don't know, they don't they're going through some type of change of like not letting money control them or breaking away, breaking out of something um where they were held that was holding them back in some type of way. Maybe you detach from this person, or they could have like limited the potential in this for this situation in the past for some of you. Um, but I think the connection between the two of you is highly spiritual and very intense. There seems to be some sort of stronger lesson to be learned from the connection with this individual. All right, how else will Leo know when they've met this person? Mm, for some of you, they could have trust issues, or you have trust issues with this person. Maybe they talked to you about somebody that did something to them in the past. I feel like some of y'all, this could be Scorpio and also Capricorn energy here. I also feel like one of the main issues, or not issues, but like this might be something that changes things for you very quickly, comes in and like all of a sudden life seems a little different when you meet this person. I think they're extremely guarded. You guys have good communication. For some of you, they may be going through some, like when you meet them or when you met them, if this is somebody you've already met before, one way you'll know is they may have gone through like some sort of life altering, goodness, what is this? Is hair. I knew it. They may have gone through some sort of life altering change that happened for them unexpectedly. I do think things happen between the two of you rather quickly. This could be a very strong sexual connection. And I think there's a lot of love, like emotional connection as well. But I also feel like there's something there where someone has other options or keeps other options open. So be careful of that. That may be you. I don't know. That may be them. Um, how will Leo feel about this person? I feel like you try to hold back or keep some sort of distance between you and this person. Like you may not put in full effort or energy, but I think you try to hide your real feelings for this person to some degree. Like you literally got the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Moon open at the bottom of the deck. Those are the cards I see at the bottom of the deck, that and the Queen of Cups. Like this is somebody, I think you either try to hide your true feelings for this person, or this person does this with you and you kind of know it. I feel like you want this to work in some way. Like you don't want to give up on this. You want to see this through. But there's something about this that maybe feels like you can't be fully committed, or you're worried about being left out in the cold. All right. What is the most likely outcome for Leo and this person? I definitely get like you have a lot of love or respect for this individual, like but maybe you don't fully like you don't shout it from the rooftop. You're not like trying to, you know, Facebook flex or anything like that. It's more like it's more subtle, but it's kind of known that it's there. What's the outcome? Oh my gosh. Why is I should have just did a collective, I feel like, because it's like what? Um, oh, what the fuck? Bruh. Some could end up pregnant with this person's baby, and if you can get pregnant, like y'all might have a kid together. Some of you is a Capricorn, or maybe they have Capricorn in their chart. Some of you, I don't know. I think there's a ton of communication when it comes to this person, and there's a lot of overthinking. I do still think that someone may have other options, or, you know, be exploring the options there, right? But I think that there is the potential for real commitment. Maybe someone is still confused, like, I don't know, this feels too strong, whatever. But I think this is, look at, oh my God, I know you fucking lying. The Queen and the King of Pentacles, one right behind the other. Y'all could end up marrying this person. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you are able to be married, I don't know, but you could end up marrying this person. I think that might be a little scary. I think you're going to take it slow, or you're going to try to take it slow in some type of way, or they are, because of fear that it's going to fall apart, you know, fear that this person is lying or something like that, uh, that something might come out the woodwork. Give me one more about that. But I think you're going to have a choice to make. I think you're going to have a choice to make when it comes to this. Do you want a lot of cups, or do you want one cup that has a lot to offer? I think that's your plight in this, or your partners. You want one cup that got a little bit of whatever, or do you want multiple cups that's got a little bit of shit in it, or do you want one cup that has a lot of stuff in it? You know? All right. Virgo. And male said, I want our marriage to work for the long haul. Then what you put energy and effort towards is what will grow, love. What you are putting your time into, your effort and energy towards, the universe will get behind you to support that. If not, if it's not meant for you, you won't have anything to lose by putting in your effort and energy. It will just show you a lot quicker that that person can't match the effort you present, right? So you don't lose anything by giving love. You get to find whether or not someone is really for you a lot quicker by giving love, because you could tell if your energy is not being matched. If you feel some type of way, you're going to be able to see, oh, you know, this person's not able to give me what I need. They're not able to meet, you know, my standards of what I know I deserve, you know. Yeah, what did Anada said, you just got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. That's right. All right, Virgo. Hopefully that was helpful. Again, if you want something personal just for you, check out the website. All right. Hey, Maxine. Virgo. After Virgo, guys, I'm going to take a quick break and stand up, move around, because listen, when I say my damn shoulder is blowing me right now, I literally have learned to just live with the shit. It's horrifying and so depressing. But you know, we're Capricorns over here. We just keep pushing through. All right. Thank God for my son. I don't know what I'm doing without him when his ass leaves. I'm gonna be so sad. Virgo. Who is coming towards Virgo? Who is coming towards Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate it. The person coming towards you may be older than you or more mature, or you value like their wisdom. They have a lot of valuable wisdom. Some of you, they could have a new kid or like new grandkid. Or new, like maybe they have a childlike energy as well. You may have, I don't know, they may have gained money through some type of divorce settlement, or they could be like, I don't know, I think this person has money. They may think about money a lot. That feels so good. I want one of them chairs that lean you all the way back. Oh my goodness. Maybe you've been married in the past or in a long-term relationship in the past. I am getting like you have a very strong relationship with this person, a good relationship with them. Maybe you were friends first or friends in the past. I also feel like there could be either a lot of gossip around you, a lot of gossip around your connection, or a lot of gossip around this person. I think a lot of people want to be with this person. Like, so maybe they're extremely attractive or have like an air about themselves, you know. But sometimes looks ain't everything. Sometimes it's someone's personality that makes them so attractive. It's like to people that you would never think would be attracted to that person just by looking at them. But the minute they open their mouth or their aura about them is just contagious, right? Um, I don't know if they work from home or there's money. There could be some type of investment in real estate. Maybe they make money in real estate or through working on homes or something like that. For some of you, this is just showing that they have a stable financial situation. I definitely feel like this person was in a prior serious relationship, and I think this is like a relationship person. This is not like a flingy person. This is not someone, not to say that they don't have flings with anyone else or anything like that. I don't know. But I think that they're a relationship person. And maybe they do hold back or come to you like, oh, I don't want anything serious because they were in a bad relationship before for some of you. Um, but I think for a lot of you, either you're pursuing them or they're pursuing you because the connection is so good. And I think it does have a solid like foundation. Um, I feel like this is someone you could meet them through work or school. If not, this is definitely someone that um, has worked a lot on themselves. They could be extremely intelligent as well, like really smart, like book smart. I like this for y'all, whoever this person is. Okay, how else will Virgo know when they've met this person? They're going to hold back. They're going to overthink it. They're going to take their time. They may be busy. Like, I don't know. It's someone that seems very busy. Some of y'all, it could be a Leo or another fire sign, Sagittarius or Aries. Doesn't have to be. Maybe they're just taking on that energy. But I feel like once it happens very quickly. And this could, I will be honest with you, Virgo, it could end up being like a codependent connection a little bit. Some of y'all have Capricorn in their chart. Um, it could be like a codependent connection, but I feel like they're willing, whoever this is willing to put the time and the effort and energy into the relationship, into healing, into um having some sort of new beginning. All right. How do you feel? There may be fears of like being happy and then them like walking away. Like, I don't know, this could bring up um fear that it's not going to work out or that maybe they're not that into you. I think you want to move fast. Like you want this to move forward quickly. But remember, anything, I'm going to show you this, the Knight of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Tower. Anything that moves too fast, all right? Anything that moves too quickly is not built on anything solid. So you want to make sure that, yes, you're investing and both of you are working towards the same goal together. But like not too quickly, because it could come with like drama and shit like that, right? Um, but I do feel like this is something that could come together for you and end up possibly being more long term. It's going to take a lot of work though. I'm definitely getting that this is going to take a lot of effort on both of your parts. Okay. Some of you, this person, I don't know. Are you having financial issues or is this person? Some of you that might be also like a side message. What is the most likely outcome? I think you're gonna try to play it cool, or they are, but I feel like this is going to be a new beginning, a new journey you embark on. I feel like the feelings are there. You guys are gonna like each other equally, but there's also gonna be like a guard up. There's also gonna be like a, you know, I don't know, right? Um, I think there's going to be a lot of fear of not like being able to trust the other person, wondering if they say what they mean and mean what they say. Gosh, sorry guys for all the extra cuss words, but you're on this channel. If you're here, you know. Um, ay, ay, ay. Okay. Why am I also getting like, I'm gonna give you a side message to this situation, all right? For some of you that this is going to be like a new person or this is a new person, right? There could be an ex that tries to hinder this from going the distance, okay? Um or puts like a damper in the situation. Maybe it's from that ex specifically, maybe it's from someone's trauma response, and experiences that they have not yet worked through themselves and they're carrying that over into the connection. If that's the case, you may have to have a really strong communication with this person to be able to work through that. If not, there may be someone that like tries to get in the middle of your situation. Can you tell me about that? The thing is I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works. I don't think it does. Not gonna lie to you. I don't think it does. I think even if you guys like go your separate ways for a little while or like back up from one another in some type of way, I think something may draw you back in line with each other because I'm not seeing it be over, like or come to like an actual ending. I think it's just going to be like test. Do you really want to be here or not? You know? Um, I'm gonna take a quick break to stand up and stretch my legs and do all the things that I need to do. I will be right back with Libra through Pisces, and then we will do all signs read because I think we're going to miss the gold. So I'm not going to be able to do um, individual, what is it? what did I say? I'll do individual advice messages for y'all, whoever's in the chat. I don't know if we're gonna make it. But all right. What is, let me switch this. No, that's not what I want. Libra is next. All right, y'all. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Hopefully you'll stay with me. If not, you can come back and hopefully it will be time stamped in the comment section. All right. All right, y'all. I am back. Dash of Life, you're still in here. Hey, how you doing? Um, who are we on? We're on Libra now. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Where's it at? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I need to go see a massage therapist, y'all. I need somebody to just pull on my whole upper body. Just pull it so strong. All right. Libra. Can y'all see me and hear me? Hey, Tiffany. Hold on. You may be the person coming towards you could be like somebody or very stable, a stable person. Libra. All right. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me if you're new here. If you're just coming in. Hey, Leanne. Show me the person that's coming towards Libra. Who's the person coming towards Libra? Somebody really mature for their age. They're very like spiritual in some way. I don't know. This is somebody that could be well connected, well respected. They're in touch with their spirituality or religion. Some of y'all, this is somebody you don't have a relationship with, or maybe they want to keep it casual, but you guys have good sex. Or you want to keep it casual. I don't know. I feel like you really adore like the friendship that y'all have, or you really enjoy the friendship y'all have. They do too, if I'm being honest. They love what they do for business or work. I feel like this is not someone that is going to be easily accessible. This is somebody that if you're courting them, you're going to have to put in the work. If they're courting you, this is somebody that's going to have to put in the work. I don't think they're young, but they have like a younger spirit yet. No, Kevin, we're going in order from Aries to Pisces. Pisces is the last sign. I don't like this because I do feel like maybe they either have options or there's some type of third party relationship here. They're not like committing to the connection, or you're not committing to the connection. I don't know. It looks like there's some type of, there's three's a crowd. You know, I think you do communicate either via text or phone call or whatever. And this person, I feel like values their freedom. So maybe they try to keep things casual in some type of way. But I think that you feel a very strong pull towards them. But there's something that like is a block that blocks you from getting closer in some way. They talk a lot about their career. Some of you, there could be like a past relationship either they were in or something from your past that could be a block in some type of way or a challenge. Maybe they work with kids or they're highly focused on their relationship with their own child or something like that. I think this person has either been divorced or went through like a bad breakup, a bad ending of a relationship. You did not miss Sagittarius. Sagittarius, do y'all know the signs? Do y'all know them in order? I'm gonna need you to know that if you're watching any tarot. I don't give a fuck if it's mine or whoever's channel. The signs in order, you need to know that. Why do you need to know that? Because every single person, you, me, every person, place, or thing that has a birthday, you have all 12 zodiac signs within you, right? You got all 12 of them. You might not have planets in all 12 of them, but you need to know that you've got all 12 zodiac signs. When you look up your chart, that wheel that you see has 12 signs in it. Okay? So you need to know all the 12 signs. And it's going to start with Aries. Aries is number 1. Taurus is number 2. Gemini is number 3. Cancer is number 4. Leo is number 5. Virgo is number 6. Libra is number 7. Scorpio is number 8. Sagittarius is number 9. Capricorn is number 10. Aquarius is number 11, and Pisces is number 12. Okay. Why do you need to know that in those orders, right? 1, because every zodiac sign is associated with that number. 1, 2, 3, whatever the number I just ran off, right? Those numbers are important. We're not going to go into all super detail because I'm in the middle of Libra's reading and I know they're about to cuss me out in this comment section. But you need to know the zodiac signs in order. All of those numbers are associated with a certain house in your natal chart. So even if you have your natal chart and you have like Aries, and then you see in the middle of that circle, there's another circle and it has more numbers around it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Aries in the 4th house. That's Aries and Cancer energy. Aries being the outside circle, the houses on the inside, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the 4th house? That's Cancer. 4. You can even associate that with the daggone cards that come out. 4, right? Home, family, stability, commitment, blah, blah, blah. All right. I'm going to need y'all to get that together. If you're watching my channel, I really need y'all to know that. It's not a dig. It's for you to gain knowledge and information of how deep tarot, astrology, numerology, all of those things actually go and how they are intertwined with one another. Okay, let's move on. Maybe I'll do a class on that. I am going to really talk about that when I start the tarot classes, but need y'all to know about that. Okay, let's get back to it. I'm sorry, Libra, but that just, when people don't know, I be like, I love that you're watching tarot, but if you're going to watch it, I need you to really like understand what you're watching so that you know how to use discernment when we're talking about the different signs, right? Because if you're not using your discernment, you're like, oh, I'm an Aries, so let's just watch the Aries read. And it's like, why do you think in the very beginning of the video, first thing you say every single time is watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs? Do y'all even know what the sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs are? What do they mean? Well, Venus is how you give and receive love. Venus is what you look for, how you look for it, what you value, how you value your relationships or not, what kind of relationships you do value. Mercury, how you communicate. Mars, how you deal with your anger, how passionate you are when you have sex, or unpassionate, or, do you prefer wham bam thank you ma'am, or do you prefer, you know all the foreplay and da 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 da. Like, these things matter. They matter. Okay. And then when you know those signs, you're able to, like, look at all 12 signs when I do an all 12 sign reading, and you could listen to the all 12 sign reading and be like, okay, my Mars is in Aries. Even though I'm not an Aries, let me listen to the Aries reading to know, okay, this is my Mars sign. So if I listen to Aries, I'm listening for my Mars energy, my passion, my aggression, things that are going to piss me off, or things that are going to motivate me, right? My Mercury is in Capricorn, so how am I communicating? When you listen to the Capricorn reading, what are the things that are going to be talking about? Different stuff like that. You need to learn your natal chart, and then you can associate your natal chart with your tarot readings and learn, okay, this is how you could get a very big picture of how things are working out for you in your life, even associating them with your tarot spreads. I hope that makes sense. You said the picture is, I do see it lagging. I don't know. Maybe it's lagging because I wasn't supposed to say that. Everybody wasn't supposed to hear what I was saying. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's finish Libra. I'll pull some extra cards for you, Libra, because I didn't mean to go into all of that. I will probably do another video on that type of stuff. Libra, show me how the Libra will know when they met this person. They could be they could have heavy earth in their chart. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like you will know this is somebody that's going to have a lot of potential. They may be very much about money, resources, but they're also going to be very loving. It looks like somebody that has water and air in their chart. They could be very focused on making money, gaining financial stability. I think this is somebody that when they say something, they mean it. They keep their word. Stiletto soul, everybody's made up of the whole zodiac. Everybody is. You, me, everybody. Your dog, believe me. Your dog has a birthday. Everybody. They could also have Leo in their chart. I feel like this is someone that is, like, hardworking to get what they want. I think they do a lot of communications. A lot of communicating. They could work maybe in an area. I don't know. Maybe they do a lot of creative things. They could do something online or something having to do with their voice. This person does seem like they're trying to heal themselves from something, or trying to go towards some sort of new beginning. This could be like a financial new beginning. I think they're very protective of themselves. And they may be trying to, like, let go. Walk away or let go of certain habits, certain things. Your energy or feelings, thoughts, whatever, when it comes to this person, I feel like you want to open up to them. You want to change things with this person for the better, but there may be certain things you feel like you have to let go of, or you have to sacrifice, you have to fully walk away from in order to be able to advance with this person. I definitely feel like there's a lot of communication in regards to certain changes when it comes to this person. I think you actually have a lot of love for this person, even if this is somebody for some of you that has hurt you in the past, or has, even if you've been hurt in the past by someone else. I think you have a lot of potential of having an emotional connection here between you and this individual. I don't know if anybody's gonna move on it. Let's see. What's the outcome to this? I think there's going to have to be a choice. Do you want to work on it? Do you want to, both of y'all, do you want to work on it? Do you want to pursue situation? I think it's going to take time, because there may be something that one or both of you have to to give up in order to um for this to have a solid foundation. And that could be a habit, that could be a person, you know. I definitely feel like there's a lot of thinking about forward, like what the future holds. Could this be something? And I feel like it, with the work and the effort put in, where you guys are not holding back from one another, you're not like super guarded, you know, I think this could work. I do. I think this could work. Um, some of you are connecting with an Aquarius. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But I think there could be some healing that comes from this person. There could be, for some of you, this is a brand new beginning with this person. I am, like I said, I'm gonna pull some extra messages for Libra because I just dogged them. Hey, Tarot D'Amore, you're welcome for the Leo read. Tell me what else Leo could know about the person coming towards them. This may be somebody that, either puts you on a pedestal or you put them on a pedestal. This is someone that has done a lot of changes to themselves, whether you know that or not. I think this is a person who may even be going through a lot of changes in their life. I think you have a strong connection. This is somebody that may be stuck in some type of way, or like, again, somebody that a lot of effort has to be seen, a lot of effort has to be put in. I feel like they have high expectations for either the amount of money that their partner is going to make, or like the status. Like, this is somebody, seems like someone that wants to be with somebody that has something going for themselves. Some of y'all have kids together, or if not, they likely like value children, or I feel like they talk a lot about kids and home and family, and like, or they value like having a more traditional connection. Some of you, this may be someone that's getting over a feeling of loneliness, depression, or some type of poverty. They could be getting over some type of financial difficulty. All right. All right. That's what I have for Libra. Hopefully that was helpful. All right, Scorpio, let's jump into it. If you're new here and you just joined us, please consider hitting that like button or subscribe to the channel so you know when I post new stuff. All right. Hey, Rebecca. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages for Scorpio. Anata said you're giving me Blossom vibes with that hat and hair. Y'all are so funny. I literally get compared on social media to so many of like the 90s girls. I've gotten Blossom, I've gotten DJ Tanner, I've gotten the biggest one that I always get is Topanga. Everybody says Topanga. I'd be like, okay. I appreciate it though. I think those girls are beautiful. I used to love Blossom though. That was one of my favorite shows when I was a little girl. All right. Scorpio, let's do it. Anata said Topanga. Oh my God, I can see it. My nephew, I think I talked about this before. When my nephew was little, my cousin had, I guess I don't know, she did a video with Machine Gun Kelly and he had like the videos playing or whatever. And my cousin was like, I didn't know Titi, or my nephew was like, I didn't know Titi was on TV. And he was like, on TV, like looked up. And he was like, he saw it was Topanga on there, or I think her name is Danielle, is her real name. I don't remember her last name, but he busted out laughing and sent me a text like, oh my God. But in that video, I can see the resemblance. I was like, that's crazy. But it's like a running joke around here. My best friend, some of y'all know Alicia, my best friend, she actually bought me a Topanga shirt because it is literally a running joke. Like, okay, Topanga, y'all are too much. All right. That is funny. Okay. Scorpio, let's see who your person is coming towards you. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Scorpio, who's coming towards Scorpio? For some of you, this is like a younger person or someone with like a younger energy. I feel like you have a strong connection with this person, but I do feel like there is a block in between the relationship that you are. There's going to be something that helps you to overcome that block, though. Some of you could end up having kids with this person if you don't already, or maybe they have kids. I don't know. I think this person is pursuing you, like courting you, maybe surprising you with certain gifts, or you're doing this with them. I think you maybe even be going to like events or parties, or um it almost feels like there's real romance blooming in this situation. Maybe you have history with them. I think they're successful in their career. Some of you, they're the boss. Some of you, they're an entrepreneur or higher up within their career. Communication may be an issue, though. I think you value like communication with this person, talking to them, communicating with them, but there's something, maybe there's blocks in the way that you can communicate or how much you can talk to this person, or there's some type of block in the communication. Um, I do feel like this is somebody that like buys you nice things, or does nice things for you, sets up things. It's very like, you know, romantic, or very thoughtful in the way that they put things together. I feel like this could be something where, I don't know, it could go somewhere. There could be like a serious relationship, but someone has to grow spiritually from the past. I think there is some type of distance there. Um, Maybe it's physical distance for some of y'all. I think there's also like a focus on a new job or new way of making money. Hey, chapter 3. Hey, CD Chase, Patricia. Patricia said, yeah, I can definitely see Topanga. I love Boy Meets World. Me too. I liked her voice. All right. How else will Scorpio know when they met this person? Some of y'all just have like a really good time with them. CD Chase, I saw your deck used on Tyler's tarot. You're a badass. Oh, thank you. I love Tyler. And of course, I sent him some decks. My career and money deck he has. I did send him, I think, the health and I might not have sent him that one. I know I sent him this deck, but I don't think he's ever used it. I don't know. I sent him a bunch of decks. There's like 3 or something I sent, but I've seen him use them often. I'm very appreciative of that. I love that. I'm very grateful to him. All right. Tyler's awesome. Okay. There is something, either somebody could be like in a relationship but cheating or has a history of that, is how you will know. Or is going through some type of disappointing situation while they're in this relationship. In some way, they may like pull back, or someone here, in order to get what they want, they kind of go within. They pull away a little bit because they're very focused on getting something they want, which does, for some of you, this may be someone that's hesitant to like take on a lot of responsibility in the relationship. You know, relationships come with responsibilities and expectations, and maybe that's someone that's not fully, willing to do all that. I do think that this is somebody that has to, another way you'll know is maybe they have certain things they have to let go of, certain things that they have to walk away from or forego in order to manifest anything new with you. How do you feel? I think you feel like this person is dependable. Like you could go the distance with them, but also maybe that they're willing to put in the work for some of you. I think you're very guarded though when it comes to them. I think there's communication with whomever this is about the future. I think you want to, if this is someone you have history with and you got a past situation, I think you may want to figure out how to bring it back together. There may even be conversations or talks, whether it's with that person or other people or whatever, about how to do that. What is the most likely outcome? 5 of Swords in reverse and the Judgment card. Okay. I think y'all could figure this out. I think you guys, there may be an opportunity that comes back up for you to offer some type of love, or for you not to let anything hold you back when it comes to this person. But for some reason, I'm just gonna say this, there could be some drama surrounding this situation. Um, and maybe you feel like it's not worth it, or you like feel like, how do we fix it? How do we heal from it? How do we move on? I think there's a lot of overthinking, but I think you're extremely attracted to them. But maybe you feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's somebody here that feels unappreciated for sticking out even through like some harsh times or something. But I think you're going to get over your fear. And I think you're going to open up to this person emotionally. I think, or they're going to be the ones to do that with you. And, you know, I'm not saying this is your forever person. I'm not saying it's not. I just think that the potential is there, to get out of your own way and to get over some sort of hurt or pain and be able to move forward. All right. I got to put this on there. I just thought that was dope to even know that Tyler was using my deck. I love that. I haven't been able to watch anyone's channels lately. My little three people that I watch. Oh, thank you so much, Lubenia. I know, am I saying your name right? Is it Lubenia? I appreciate you, love. Thank you for the support on the channel. All right. Who are we on? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, Sagittarius. Who is coming towards Sag out there? Who is coming towards Sagittarius? Thank you again, Lubenia. I appreciate it, love. Somebody from your past, Sagittarius, that has been holding back is coming towards you. I feel like they're single, whoever this is, or recently single. Some of y'all, like, this is someone, there may be somebody that either has new energy or is a completely new person that could be like older or more mature. Some of you, if it's not a new person, like I said, I think it's new energy where it's like they've matured. This is someone that really values a serious relationship, marriage, long-term situation. Either you have kids with this person or they may have children, I don't know, or they talk about having kids. Some of you meet them at work or through your job or something like that. I definitely feel like this is somebody that you got history with, or there is like past life situations there. I think that this is, I don't know, there's an opportunity. I don't know, this person could like get a lot of attention. They may even have like a lot of dating options, but I feel like you want to pursue this person or this person wants you to pursue them, like wants to pursue you. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Some of y'all have a past person and a new person coming in. Just gonna say that right there. Don't shit where you eat. I'm gonna tell y'all that because I feel like you could meet them through work or something like that. I don't know. You're gonna want to be careful with that type of energy. Um, some of you just want to work on, like maybe you just want to date this person, want to enjoy their company. And I'm getting like, I don't know, maybe your friends first or someone here wants to just, wants to build more of a friendship, be more, I don't know if it's like unrequited, like one person feels deeply, more deeply than the other, but it definitely feels like this is more of a friendship than, I don't know. We're going to see. What else can you tell Sagittarius? How will they know when they met this person? For some of you, maybe there is something hidden about them. For some of y'all, they don't tell you everything. They don't tell you everything. There's some type of mystery about them. Some of you, maybe they're Pisces or they have Pisces or Cancer in their energy. I Why do I feel like this is somebody that's got like player ways about themselves? Like, I don't know. They could be emotionally manipulative. I will say that. I don't feel like this is somebody that's going to fully open up or even be appreciative of you in the way that you would need them to be, Sagittarius. I think they really want to be committed and in like a long-term relationship to be claimed and that type of thing. Is this somebody that it feels like someone that wants you to chase after them, that wants to like they want a certain title, status, whatever, that comes with being a certain sense of security that comes with being with someone that you have a title with or have a family with and you've committed and gotten, whatever. But I feel like this is also someone that may not be willing to do the work themselves. Like they want you to do 90 and they're going to do 10. And it's like, yeah, that's a red flag. Let's be real. That's a red flag. Even if you like them so much and you're like, "Dude, how long can you do 90% in a relationship before eventually you're like, nah, fuck this. I can't go 90 all the way. I ain't got that much gas to go 90. My car don't even get up to 90." You know what I'm saying? Like eventually you doing 90, and them only doing 10 is like you're going to you're gonna miss each other. You're gonna fall apart. Um, So I don't know. I don't like this person. I'm just gonna say, as far as like a long-term thing, if this was somebody you're just sleeping with or whatever, okay. But okay. So your energy with this person, yikes. I think you're extremely attracted to this person. You feel like they hold back. I think you also believe or feel as though they have other options. I don't even think you're wrong. I think this also pushes you to kind of hold back. And maybe you feel some type of way in regards to them. Like, damn, we could have did this, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But I think you're gonna start feeling like they're toxic though. I think there's something about you that's gonna start seeing who this person really is. And that if you really want them, it's just your ego that wants them and not, you know, because this person makes you work too hard and it isn't giving enough that is of value for you to work as hard as you're working. They're not meeting you halfway, is what I'm saying. But I think they look good, or you're attracted to them at least. I think, you know, but don't put the cart before the horse is what I want to tell you. What's the outcome to this? Let's see. Look at y'all. The outcome, the 10 of cups in reverse. This ain't going nowhere because someone is not allowing it to go nowhere. Some of you, you end up beefing with this person or something. Look at I think you're gonna end up cutting the cord when it comes to this. Sagittarius, let me say this, okay? And I feel like this has come up in a couple of your other readings. Some of you are either in same-sex relationships, or if you have an inkling, and this is only for those of you who have an inkling, okay? That you know that you're dealing with somebody that prefers or likes the same sex. They may like you too, but and this is a small few of you. I had to say this. I got two kings. That's my anyway. Um, for others, this may be an energy of like you giving up, you cutting the cord. Yeah, 8 of Cups flipped out, flipped over in the middle of the deck. 8 of Cups. I think someone here is definitely look, and the bottom of the deck is a fucking death card. Y'all, don't waste your time. Sagittarius, don't waste your time. Don't fall in love with somebody, where it's unrequited and you end up feeling some type of way. You end up in your feelings, because they hurt your ego or whatever. And you're trying to show up as the best that you can with your own representative and being like, I will pick up the moon and bring it here to you for you to love me or whatever. And it's like, yo, sometimes you just got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And I feel like this is one of those times, like you may end up having to cut this person off because I don't see this working for you. Or I feel like there's either a block in communication or somebody not telling the truth, you know, there could be, for some of you, a third party situation or just huge disappointments in the fact that, you really like someone and you can see the potential, right? But they're either still guarded or want you to do so many things to jump through hoops to prove yourself worthy. And it's like relationships are really not supposed to be that complicated or hard. And even if there is like emotion there, connection there, whatever the case may be, um, don't do something that you would regret later on because you didn't listen to your own gut instincts or intuition. because you were trying to make someone else happy or something like that, is what I'm getting. I'm sorry, you guys got the worst one of all of them. I apologize. I mean, I'm as a fellow like Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Venus person, I can truly say that sucks for us. All right. Capricorn family, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. But if Sagittarius, if you guys are still watching, I will say sometimes knowing who is not good for you leads you right to the ones that are good for you. You just have to be open to it and recognize that you got to let go of having certain attachments to people. Just because you want them don't mean they're good for you. You know, if you want something to work, does not necessarily mean that it is. And a lot of times you continuing to put in and hold on to these ideas of what it's supposed to be like with this person ends up hurting you longer. All right. Tanisa says Sagittarius and it is the same sex. See, okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense as to why those cards came out. I knew it was for somebody. Appreciate that, Tanisa. All right. Capricorn, my I can't say my favorite. I'm a Capricorn sun sign, but I wouldn't even is it bad? Like, I understand Capricorn. I wouldn't say I have a favorite, but I actually do have a favorite sign. I do have a favorite sign. I can't say it's Capricorn, even though that's my sun sign, and that's, you know, mostly everybody be repping their sun sign. But it's really hard being a Capricorn. For those of you who are not Capricorns and you don't know that, it's very, very difficult being a Capricorn in any placement. The Capricorn part of your chart is what is going to be like the most restrictive, the most responsible, the most, you know, those are the things that they bring to you. So Capricorn with a Leo moon. Woo, that's an interesting one. People know exactly how you feel, huh? All right. Hey, Maxine, welcome back. Capricorn. Who is coming towards Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let it be better than that damn Sagittarius read. Oh my God, Mason. Say you're lying that you do not have a 7-planet Capricorn stellium. Bruh. Tell me you're karmic without telling me you're karmic. Oh my gosh. Yikes. That is insane. When is your birthday? Now I'm curious and really want to know. Star Lover. Capricorn Venus often have high expectations for lovers. You may even meet lovers or like, you know, at work or through like, or people who work really hard is the ones that you're super attracted to. The ones that are like good parents, good, financially safe. You look for safety. You value safety and security, financial security over everything. You want a person, your partner got to have money, got to have something going on with themselves. You literally cannot be with a bum. Like, you will have no respect for that person. All right. Lambo Lawson said, you got a Capricorn stellium. Everybody with Capricorn stelliums. I too have a Capricorn stellium. And listen, I understand. It sucks. Okay. It sucks. But there's also blessings that come from those things. So what about Venus and Scorpio? Venus and Scorpio is like valuing relationships that are very private, that are very sexual. You probably attract these types of people. You likely also attract people who are going through significant changes in their life, or people who are, you will likely, like, even if you don't really recognize it or not, you probably attract stalkers or people who are cheaters. You are people who have like a lot of secrets or things hidden. Stuff like that. Do you know what would cause a Capricorn to like another Capricorn? It's awkward. You could probably see yourself in that person, would probably be my guess as to why you would why you would like another Capricorn. You could see yourself in them. Capricorns thrive on security, whether it's financial security, relationship security. You will see a Capricorn at their best when they feel secure in every way, right? And so being with another Capricorn gives you that feeling of security. The problem when it comes to Capricorn relationships is that Capricorn relationships are boring as fuck. Like one of y'all needs to have fire in your chart, like heavy fire, even if you're both, because then you'll both be hardworking, but at least one of you will be like impulsive and passionate and all through, give you that fire energy. Or somebody has to have like heavy water energy or something to balance out that earth energy, because you will get bored with each other and eventually be like, nah, this ain't it. Capricorns need someone to pull them out of the monotony of being a Capricorn. They don't. And what's hard between Capricorn relationships is you could feel like you're dealing with your mom or your dad. Like it's Saturn energy. It is difficult because you could feel like Saturnian energy is parental energy. So you could feel like they're the responsible ones. They're the ones, that are supposed to be that way, right? They have a knack for feeling like they're right about everything. A lot of times they are. I mean, let's give it to them. Let's not take nothing away. But at the same time, this would be someone or a relationship that is difficult, because who wants to be with their fucking parent? You're not going to be sexually attracted to, to that situation when she's telling you to pick up your shoes that you left right there on the floor. And even though it's right, Capricorns have a defying type of energy. Like, you ain't about to tell me what to do. And then now you got drama. Now you guys are beefing. Like, But that would also depend on other factors in their natal chart. All right, guys, let's get into this. I'm sorry. Taurus Venuses, those people need physical touch, literally need it to thrive in any relationship. I guarantee you with a Taurus Venus, having nice things is needed. But also, like, it wouldn't matter if you are not sexually compatible. I don't even know. Like, you could try to have a relationship with somebody, but you'll cheat, or they will. I don't know. Okay. Also, Taurus Venus, they want a relationship with somebody that they can have a, more laid back, luxurious lifestyle with. Something that's not hard. They want to be able to kick it and have a good time and enjoy life and things like that. All right, Capricorn, who's coming towards you? Somebody you have a lot of passion for. Maybe it surprises you that you have a lot of passion for this person. There could be distance there. I'm definitely seeing distance, or they may be in some way different than you. I don't know. Um, I don't feel like you have a commitment for some of y'all. Maybe they just want to keep things casual without being committed. Um, or it's going to take like a lot of work to overcome a lack of commitment between the two of you. I do feel like you have history with this person, and it may even feel like it's effortless to some degree dealing with them. I think there's a lot of communication. You may even go to parties or events with them. I think this is a genuine connection between you and whoever this is. This could be someone that surprises you or offers you some type of blessing or gift, especially if you have kids with them, or you are a single parent, like a single mom type of thing. This may be someone that is very helpful to your life. Some of you, they could have air in their chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be. I think this is someone that is financially secure. They work really hard to be successful or to advance in their career or profession or at school. I'm definitely getting like you have history with them. But there could have been like an issue. Maybe your family didn't like this person or their family didn't like this if you have history together. I think somebody here got options too. Like that's the reason why there's not like maybe it's kept casual to some degree. I'm definitely getting like text messages, communication, and there is a block. Okay, for some of y'all, there's a past person that is like in that you have a connection with that somehow blocks you from starting something new. Maybe starting a new relationship with someone else, or starting like trying to get onto like a um new phase with someone else. And especially if you have like kids together or family together. Or if they have like kids with somebody else, I don't know, that could also be an issue. How else will Capricorn know when they've met this person? Could be a fire sign or have heavy fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also feel like this may be somebody that's walking away from something. And they don't have to have fire in their chart. They could be taking on fire sign energy. I also feel like another way you'll know is that they are walking away from something or have to give something up. I feel like there is distance there, not gonna lie, between you and this person. It looks like physical, but it could be emotional or something like that. I feel like this person travels. There may be something that causes them to be stuck in some way, or to like, I don't know, something that causes them to kind of hold back. I think they're also starting some sort of new beginning. This could be a new job that is going to bring them a lot of money. This could be some of you, this is somebody that may be in the process of healing their financial status at work or making positive investments. This is somebody that is, if they aren't right now financially stable and like whatever, I think they're going to be. I think you're dealing with somebody that is like overcoming a financial difficulty or like a tough period in their life. Um, and they're like on to the next. How do you feel about them? You may feel left out, or like this person is busy or something like that. I also feel like there's something about you that feels like this situation ain't over, or maybe ain't never going to be over. Like you have a claim in that way, but maybe you don't. For some of y'all, I think there's a part of you that is like very skeptical when it comes to this person. It could have a Gemini in their chart for some of you with the lovers. For some of you, you may see this as somebody that has to make a choice between you and someone else in order for you guys to take a chance or have a chance, in order to fix what you guys have going on or to make it work. You may feel like this person has to choose. Some of you also feel like unappreciated for the effort you put in. I think you continue to put the effort in, though, hoping for a positive outcome. I definitely feel like you want this person to take action towards you. What is the most likely outcome? Judgment. For those of you, this is a person from the past. They're coming back around for some kind of new beginning. But they have to walk away from something first, is what I see. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Some of you, this is someone that may not be single right now or originally, and they've got to make a choice. Or this, remember, the roles could be reversed. Maybe you're the one that's got to make a choice here between two people or two situations. I do see you putting in the effort, and I see this person putting in the effort to the relationship because I think there's emotions here. There's a lot of feelings. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Two of Cups. I I feel like um y'all both really love each other or have like a very strong emotional connection with each other, but I think that there's trust issues here. Like you don't trust them or they don't trust you for some reason. But I think you're putting in the work. And I definitely feel like this could be something that ends up being like a long-term relationship. But I will say, I think that there's a lot of hurt that has to be overcome, financial or not financial. I mean, maybe it could be for me to say that, but I think someone is very hurt in this or has been very hurt. And I'm definitely getting like Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I think there's got to be a lot of communication here. Someone is very careful on how they talk. It may even like, I don't know. I think they love you. You love them, or there's emotion or connection here. I think you got to work through the trust issues, and both of you need to be on the up and up if you want this to work. Um, but it's possible, from what I could tell. It does look like it's possible. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is coming towards Aquarius? Jay, you're an Aquarius rising. You're welcome, Ellen. All right, y'all. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who's coming towards Aquarius? Thank you guys for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate it. All right, Aquarius, who's coming towards you? Some of you, this is somebody, and maybe it was originally supposed to be casual. You could have met this person or you could meet this person at like a party or an event or something like that, or they're just like a fun time. I don't know. But I think it was originally maybe supposed to be casual, or that's what's agreed upon. And then, I think, yeah, it feels like there's something here that was supposed to be casual because you didn't want to have anybody talking or whatever. You want, I don't know if this is you or them. Somebody wants to maintain their freedom. I also feel like this could be someone who's growing spiritually or learning. They may grow spiritually through their relationships. Like they've had to learn hard lessons throughout their life, spiritual lessons throughout their romantic relationships. I think this person gets a lot of attention. I also feel like you guys have a really good connection. There could be some type of distance that's an obstacle, though. Physical distance or emotional distance. They've got really intense features about themselves or darker features, maybe darker hair. Jay said, resonating, met her at a bar and she gets a lot of attention, great connection. Then we fell in love. Boom. I like that for you. Congratulations. Okay, I feel like this is something that was supposed to stay casual because somebody wanted their or wants their freedom, but is pursuing more. I don't know what the for some of y'all, be careful because this may be somebody that wants their freedom, but also wants to pursue something more at the same time. That's weird. I feel like this person may be intentionally like holding back, not able to fully be themselves for some reason. But I think you have a strong friendship with them though. Somebody's got to release or let go of a past lover, it looks like, or what that person did. But I think you got strong sexual chemistry with whoever this is. Um, I think the only like delay or like obstacle in this situation is that someone's got other options. You know, one person has other options. Jay said you are accurate AF. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see. How else will Aquarius know when they met this person? It may feel like an immediate like love at first sight, or like you really like them and it's mutual. Some of y'all like I don't know, they got Pisces in their chart, but it definitely feels like there's some sort of like spiritual connection. You both enjoy the mystery about one another. There could also be a lot of talk around, like gossip around the connection that you have with this person. You may find out, like, I don't know, this person has lost everything or doesn't have the family support. Maybe you don't either. I don't know. But I feel like there's somebody maybe going through some family drama, losing a lot of things around them. Their life looks very different. I think there's a strong communication between the two of you, talking about your feelings. Some of y'all, this is a water sign or they have heavy water in their chart. Carrie said, first time seeing you live. Well, welcome. I think there's a Ace of Wands. Definitely feel like there is a strong sexual chemistry here. Some of you maybe was started off as like a one night stand or something. Um, but it has potential for something new, for a new beginning. Um, I do feel like King of Wands energy. You're very attracted to this person. But maybe you hold back your feelings, or you don't talk about how you really feel with them for whatever reason, but it's there. I think you try to keep the conversation more factual and like whatever, to try to keep yourself from really being vulnerable when it comes to this person. And it's like, I don't know. I do feel like there's some drama there though. I think that there's drama there. I think that there's maybe gossip surrounding the situation. Um, Somebody here could like, maybe things are just moving very quickly, or you feel like things move too fast. Um, I don't know. Let's see what the outcome is. What's the outcome for Aquarius and this person? I think you guys are going to like each other a lot. I think you're going to be open to one another. This may even help you to let go of certain fears you have when it comes to this person. Somebody is gonna hide their real feelings though. I think they care, whether this is you or this person. One of y'all has a lot more feelings than you're willing to admit. Some of you could have been hurt in the past by Leo, or this relationship may help you to overcome a lot of pain that you felt before. Um, for some of you, this relationship could be like a breath of fresh air for you, and that is like scary. Some of y'all, but here's what I think. I don't like that because I do feel like one of you is going to get to a point where it's like, because maybe this happens too quickly or something. I think one of you is going to get to a place where you're like, oh, let me hold back. Let me like disconnect because I'm starting to feel something. So let me like not, I don't know, let me stop talking to them for a week or something. And it's like, that's a no call, no show. That's a no call, no show. After a week, you've been replaced. Even if the replacement is just me, right? Even if the replacement is myself, that's a no call, no show. Because that's now you're being inconsistent, right? Don't do that because that's going to create initial resentment. That's going to have that person, maybe you want them to chase after you because of your ego, or they want this for you to, they're the one doing it to you or whatever. The other person wants to be chased after. And it's like, okay, once I catch up to you, now I'm like, you're literally creating a toxic cycle from the gate. That is a huge red flag because you're creating insecurity. If you did it once, you could do it again, do it again, and do it again. It doesn't matter, right? And so you're creating resentment for that person because now they got to go through and sort out their feelings, or you got to go through and sort out your feelings. So don't play games from the jump if games is not what you want to have. And don't let nobody play games with you either, right? If you want something real, you got to be real. Show up as your real, authentic self from the gate. Not like, oh, well, this is a cat and mouse game and I got to do this and I got to pull away here. Can't give you too much here. You start doing that shit and you're literally destined for it to fail because you're creating resentment. You're creating insecurities within that person. And yeah, they might be living in their ego to be like, I got to get them back. I got to do what is it going to take to get them back? But then when they come back, it's always different. Always different. You're in a different version. If you're going to walk away from somebody, be honest with them and tell them why, and then back up. Sit down and let somebody else stand up so they can see the person in the back. Don't waste people's time. I'm not an advocate for that on this channel. If you're one of those people that's like, yeah, play hard to get, and I'm not saying you go in there and you be like, oh my God, I just met you 10 minutes ago. I love you. I'm in love with you. Like, no, you don't do that. But don't play the game. Because if you fuck around and meet a real man or a real woman that's not into that, you're going to miss out. Because you thought you were supposed to play a game. All right. You play games with kids. All right. Pisces. Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. And Venus signs. Make sure you guys hit the like button. You feel like he's playing you, you don't know. If you feel like he's playing with you, he's playing with you. Why do we get into these? And this is a real and a fair question. Why do we get into this situation of like questioning our intuition? If someone's actions are not in alignment with the things that they say, you're holding on to their words, hoping that, oh, they're telling me the truth. But actions don't lie. When someone let's say a man, right? But this goes for both genders. But when a man really likes you, when he's really interested in you, he's not gonna not call you for days. When he really likes you and he's really interested in you, you're going to be a priority in his life. So guess what? He's going to call you. He's going to text you. He's going to make sure you know if he can't be available for a certain amount of time. I'm busy. I'm this. I'm that. He's going to keep up with you. He's going to make sure you feel secure in knowing he likes you. He's not going to make you feel confused about it. You're not going to have to wonder. It's not going to be, oh my God, I don't know. He's saying this and you're going to know. You're going to feel it. And everything that he does, whether it's doing nice things for you, making sure he keeps up with you, he continues to communicate with you, like, you will know. It's not something you have to guess. If you have to guess, he doesn't like you. He's just not that into you. Same way with women. If you really like a man, you're going to make sure, hold on. You're going to make sure everything else is going to be put on hold, or you're going to, I ain't going to say everything else is going to be put on hold, but you're going to make sure that he is a priority, that he understands that you're going to make available time for him, that, you know, you're going to be interested in communicating with him, things like that. It will be understood. If you think he's playing you, he's playing you. And you're letting him because you're not trusting your instincts. You have them for a reason. That is why intuition is given to you, to learn to trust it. But if you don't trust it, you should rely on that shit like it's the Bible itself, that internal intuition. And there will be bad ones that come into your life and you really like them and you're trusting your intuition and you are like, and if you say something to them, they make you question your intuition. And it's like, I know I'm not wrong. And then later on, you find out you weren't wrong. Sometimes it's too late. The red flags you feel, it doesn't even have to be something you see. You feel it. Trust that. Learn to tap in with your body. Everything in your body is electromagnetic. You are a feeling being. If you touch one battery and go to touch something else, you know, you get electrocuted, or, you know, you feel that you touch the dryer, but you're also touching something. That's because you are an electric being. Okay. There is electric energy flowing through your body. This gives you senses. So you have the sense of sight, you've got the sense of taste, you've got the sense of touch, you've got all these different senses. But there is a sense that is within you that you don't have to touch it. You don't have to see it. You don't have to taste it or smell it. You can feel it. That is another sense you have. It is a protective mechanism. The same way that touch is a protective mechanism. If you touch something and it's hot, that's telling you, don't touch it again. The feeling of the heat and the burn that you feel that makes you move back tells your body, that's hot, don't touch it. The same thing happens in that feeling. You might not see it, you might not taste it, and you can't smell it or touch it, but you can feel it and you choose to ignore it. It's the same thing as if you put your hand over the fire. You chose to ignore that feeling that you touch is hot and gonna burn you, and you keep holding your hand there, you're gonna burn your fucking hand off. That's the same thing. You want to keep ignoring the feeling that you have within yourself, trying to push it down, suppress it. You want to ignore the red flags you feel it because you can't see it. You don't have tangible evidence. You don't want to look for it. Okay, that's fine. But understand you're going to get burned later on. And then on this channel, we take accountability. So understand accountability will be required at the end of that because you chose to go against your own intuition, your own gut instincts. So that person is likely going to take you up, down, and through there for as long as you will allow, because you have chose to turn off your inherited intuition, something given to you from your own ancestors. So you, instead of coming to this channel and be like, oh my God, he played me. Oh my God, she played me. I don't be want to hear that shit. You be playing yourself. Because guess what? You chose to be like, no, that's not what I'm seeing. That's not what I'm feeling internally. He said that's not what it is. But because you want to believe him, you want to make this work, you like him so much, you will be like, nope, I'm gonna put aside that feeling. I'm gonna ignore it. Okay. You ignored yourself right into being played. And the bad thing is you played yourself because you chose not to ignore your God-given abilities. So, and that happens to everybody. We all go through that. And don't even have to be relationships. It could be friendships. It could be people in your family, people you work with, everybody, right? You have a certain feeling. Go with that. Don't deny your intuition. It would be like not trusting your hand over the fire. All right, y'all, let's get into Pisces. My bad, Pisces. Hopefully somebody at the end will timestamp this. All right. Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Who's coming towards Pisces? Somebody who has money, maybe has their own money, or has a lot of dating opportunities. Some of you, this could be somebody, and I will say this just as a fair warning, Pisces, this is somebody who uses money to date, or they may have a lot of dating options based on what they do for work or how they get money. I also want to say this could be somebody that's still in love with an ex or someone that they had to move on from. I don't like that, but I mean, I'm just telling you what I see. Don't come for me. I definitely get like, I don't know, they could be your equal in some way. You may find out like this person has recently gone through an ending of a long-term relationship or marriage, or there's an ending of a relationship or marriage that they had that they're still in some way affected by. I, I feel like this is somebody that like talks to a lot of people. I don't know. They got the gift of gab. They get a lot of attention. Pisces. Um, some of you could meet this person also like online. For some of you, maybe the roles is reversed and I'm describing you and not this person. I don't know. Um, but I'm definitely getting like they could travel, or I feel like they're a professional in their field. They could travel, or there's something about this person that is distant. They could travel for work. I do feel like this person has options, guys. Looks like that to me. They don't talk about it. They have options they don't talk about or tell you about. Um, I feel like you enjoy yourself with this person. Some of you could meet them at a party or an event or something. Um, okay. It may, for some reason, it does seem like this person could be maturing or has matured and maybe does want a serious partnership or wants to like pursue. that, like, the more they like you, the more they open up to you, the more they want something serious with you. I feel like this could go somewhere. I'm not gonna lie. I think this could go somewhere because I see a lot of chemistry between you and this person. So it does feel like maybe the intention at first is like sexual, and then like over time it turns into more than that. And it wasn't even like expected. It just kind of like turns into that. How else will Pisces know who this is? Mm, Somebody I feel like that seems to be transparent with you in some way, but I feel like they're kind of cool, laid back, chill. I think they have a very strong like sexual energy. It seems like they're not afraid of nothing. Whoever this is, like, I don't know. Like they know what they want, they got a direction. I think they really do care about you. They really like you. But they do also have like a toxic side to themselves in some way. And it may come from a relationship that ended for them in the past that they had to like that kind of force them to grow in some way. But for some of you, it may have come from, I don't know, this person could also have like, and this is not for everybody, but for some of you, maybe they have like drug or alcohol addiction or sex addiction or something like that. I want to see, give me one more. Maybe it's a codependent. It could end I want you to be careful because it could end up being like a codependent connection between you and this person. But I think this is somebody that's giving to this and wants to establish things. But I also feel like they do have other options. They do have other options, or not to say that they're taking advantage of those options, but I think they have other options. How do you feel? Oh, you're over the moon. You feel like this person is, they check all the boxes, and maybe they do. I don't think you're blind to their other options, though. I don't think you're blind to that. I definitely see you and this person. Like, I think some that you feel like the feelings happen very quickly almost. It's like, how do we just fit like this? You know? Um, I think there's a lot of communication. This person likely teaches you something. I think you see them as someone like extremely intelligent, very smart, but there's also something that maybe you feel like they need to cut out of their life that holds them back, or something you feel like you need to cut out that's holding you back. But I feel like this person somehow earns your trust in some way. What's the most likely outcome? I don't like that. Most likely outcome, Ace of Cups in reverse. Mm, Why? Oh, so This may end up being like a missed opportunity because someone has other things going on, has some kind of choice to make. They need to let go of something here. They need to walk away from something. And I don't know if they're willing to do that, if they're willing to make those certain sacrifices, or this is you that's not willing to do that. I don't know. But I think there's definitely some mysteries about this person, things you don't know. Um, this is definitely giving me heavy Pisces Aquarius energy. Maybe some of you are Pisces Aquarius cusp or something. Um, I will say I don't if there's like a break in this, I think it ends up being temporary because I feel like there's something that ends up coming back around. Hey, Jamie Lou. Somebody is greedy in this situation, I will say. And they have a choice to make whether or not they want to be with you, want to be with somebody else. Like it's definitely giving third party energy. And I definitely am getting like, even though there is emotion connected there, that there maybe you do go through period, and it could be multiple periods that go up and down like this, where it's like 1 minute everything is good, and then the next minute somebody pulls away. Again, playing games. And then y'all aren't talking for a little while, and then you pick up where you left off, and it's like, I don't know if you want to be on that roller coaster, but that's I see somebody coming in playing with you, or you doing this with them. All right. All right, guys, let's do all signs. All signs. Mm. All signs. Shit. So this is all signs, the signs that you may be dealing with, whether it's their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign that's coming in. We're going to see all signs. Okay, guys. If you are dealing with an Aries, this is somebody I feel like there's major trust issues here. Somebody's being sneaky, whether it's you or the Aries. And I feel like it's become a burden. Somebody could even be trying to get out of a situation when it comes to this Aries because of it's become too much of a burden. If you are dealing with a Taurus, there's a lot of thinking in regards to a Taurus, either about a marriage or taking something to the next level, having a strong commitment. I feel like with the Taurus, that's the energy that they're on. They're on some thinking about making it last forever, you know. Um, if you are dealing with a Gemini, they're extremely in their head, maybe even to the point of negativity. Um, I think they want a new beginning. They could be very focused on some sort of new beginning. I do feel like they're extremely attracted to you. If you are dealing with a Cancer, this is a Cancer who is beefing with an ex, or there's something that's not working out because of a past situation. Maybe there's some sort of conflict with somebody from the past. So I'm not really sure how that's affecting you. I guess if it's a new Cancer, they're still struggling with some situation having to do with an ex. If it's an old Cancer, somebody you've been with for a while, there could be conflicts with this person, but maybe your history is what's able to get you through it. If you are dealing with a Leo, they may be pulling away. I think they're more focused on work. They're holding back. I feel like this is a Leo that's like not emotionally connecting, or they're trying to emotionally disconnect. Maybe they don't even, it's like you might be on their mind, but I think they're focused more on their work and like holding back. If you are dealing with a Virgo, they may be upset with you, or there could be like a Virgo that's not really taking any real action, but they're trying to, you know, figure out how to move forward, how to protect themselves in the future. If you're dealing with a Libra, especially if this is like a new Libra or somebody you're not necessarily with, I think they're getting themselves financially together, very focused on their finances, right? But I think they like you. Like they have feelings. I think they even may even discuss their feelings for you. Some of you, this is a Libra who's like a single parent. Not everybody, but some of you. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, this is a Scorpio that's trying to remain strong, is trying, you know, to gather their strength over their, to control their own emotions. I think they're going through a lot, but I also feel like they're not giving up, they're not giving in, and therefore things could play out in a really positive way for them. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, they do have a choice in regards to a new lover or something, or there's a new lover that has some type of decision to make on whether or not they want to. But I think it's more like third party situation. There's like a third party situation because it feels like unrequited, like imbalanced feelings where a new person or someone comes back and it feels like it's not in balance. Like there's something else involved in it, I guess. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, slowly, not like quick, whatever, but I feel like if you're pouring into it, they're pouring into it. This could be like a forever thing, like a happy family. We ride, you ride now, white picket fence, the house, the dog, the whole nine. I like that for y'all. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they may be trying to take it slow because they're trying to invest in something long term, but I think there is a strong physical attraction which combats them wanting to take it slow. It's like I want to take it slow, but I also want to go really, really fast. Like it's weird. But I think they want something significant. Like, hi, enigmatic. If you are dealing with a Pisces, this is a Pisces that wants to manifest like the end all be all. They want to be like the perfect mom, the perfect lover. They still want to get money. Like they don't want to give up. They want to be like, you know, everything. They want to have the family, the whatever with you, you know? That is what I got. All right, that's what I got. We're not gonna we did not reach the goal, which is fine. We'll try again another day. All right, guys. I love y'all. I hope this was helpful for you. Enigmatic said, I've been MIA. I know. Listen, depression is a bitch. All right. I'm going to need y'all to know that. If you don't, now you know. I have been depressed as all hell in every possible way a person can deal with that. So maybe one day I'll share those things with y'all, and we ain't going to do that today. On top of not feeling good and being sick, like, no. But I'm back. I take advantage of my good days. Okay. Today's a decent one. So we're going to take advantage of it. All right. I'm here now. All right. I love y'all. I will see you guys again soon. Make sure you hit the like button, share with your friends. Okay. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for sticking it out with me. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.